One night I'm sitting up and like I always do till 1 or 2 in the morning and, you know, screwing around in my head and making myself miserable, and I put out a cryptic message on LinkedIn. Getting antsy, what's next? And I get all this shit back, invest in this, do this with us. I get pitches sent, all the fucking investment pitches, all this stuff. And then this numbnut hits me up in Dean form, and publicly, why don't you start a business with your
personal development company with your old high school friend?
Yeah, and I laughed and I hit him up saying, that's a great idea, knowing, fuck, I need his help.
So I ran into your high school girlfriend back in maybe 2014, and I'm like, hey, you ever talk to Jason? And you and I hadn't talked to her for a few years, and she's like, did you hear what happened to him? I'm like, oh no, what happened? He sold his company for 135 million. No way. And I remember my first thought was, that'd be cool to reach out to him, but I thought, if I reach out to him, I bet he's gonna think I want money, and I bet everybody's calling him to get his money, so I'll actually leave him alone. And so I left you alone just because I didn't want to be that guy. But when I saw your post on LinkedIn, I'm up to a new venture, I had this thought, I wonder if he's like so many of the people I get to work with who are successful on the outside, but have some struggles on the inside. And in that moment I went, huh. And I sent that carrying, like I was like, I wonder how he's doing.
So I play along. And hey, that's a great idea, Dean, let's talk. I don't know the truth because I've never asked you, but I felt like you knew that was bullshit, because when I got you on the phone, we Zoomed, and I said, actually, Dean, I need your help.
That didn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, that was weird, because he didn't even get on and start talking about that stuff. He just went into...
It was like I was just waiting.
Yeah.
Because I knew.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Weird.
So as we're talking, you know, he's pretty transparent with me about what he's going through. He's had all this success, but obviously he's got some things that are keeping him from continuing to shine as bright as he can. And so we partnered up, and here we are.
Since the beginning, I said, you know, where'd be a great place to do this one-on-one and really fucking work our asses off and pack it all in would be the farm. It's beautiful, it's got a lake, it's got, you know, fire pit.
It's manicured like no other property you've ever seen. You're in the country, but why is everything so nice? Oh, because every tree and bush and piece of grass has been tended to meticulously.
So we're packing it in, and Dean's, and I've got homework to do, and I got stuff to do, and
got a binder of tools.
We're going and sitting in different spots on the farm and talking it through and doing stuff, and then so that I'm feeling positive, and I'm actually, it's not just talking about it. He goes, okay, well, today's about you doing what let's see if you can do it. So I do some things and I put it into practice, start putting some of the tools into practice. And then on the last day, we're sitting down on the dock, and I'm sitting there, he's talking to me, I'm not really listening, because it dawned on me, I was like, fuck, I wonder who does Dean talk to when, I mean, he's got to have times when he's got doubt, and I'm sure it's fairly PG compared to my thinking, but he has the sort. So I was sitting there, I go, Dean, is there anything you want to talk about?
And that's when I thought, well, I'm sitting in front of a branding and marketing genius, and I'd heard so many of his stories of how he grew his brand. So for me, it was like, let's see if I can learn some things specifically for my business. And of course, it was gold. And then we start thinking, I bet there's organizations that have their leadership team and some of their teams that need help with the things I'm good at, helping people transform. And what if they also had branding and marketing at the same time? Has that been done before?